This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahushai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahushai. Yahweh is the name who the world calls God, and Yahushai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And the reason why I brought out the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 14, all right, is because I came across a recent news article, all right, where the United States, all right, defense budget is now focusing all their funds, all their resources to what they call power competitions, all right, which is Russia and China, all right. And in fact, that's in their new defense budget plan for 2018, where now all their money is going to be focused on defending themselves against Russia and China. So they're no longer going to be focusing or having passionate on the war on terrorism, which is a lie anyway. Right? And this is just proof that we're living in the last days, that the times are at hand where the Great War, all right, World War III is coming, all right, and America is going to be judged for all its sins, man, all right? More specifically, the horrors and acts it has done on the children of Israel, all right? Because, all right, America, which is ran by the so-called white man, Esau, all right, you put nothing but hell on the children of Israel, all right? And you can, you touch the apple of the Lord's eye. Okay, in fact, let me bring that scripture out real quickly. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 2, verse 8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you touches the apple of his eye. Right, and that's the point. So you so-called white people here in America, you Edomites, all right, you touched the apple of the Lord's eye, man. You put a hell on us, man. All right, you for the affliction, all right, and that's why you're going to be judged, man. All right, for what you've done to the children of Israel. Another thing why you're going to be judged is what you've done to this earth and the philosophy you pushed out. All right, homosexuality, all right, transgenderism, okay, pedophilia. All right, there's a lot of things that you have done, okay, on the earth, America, which is known as Babylon. That's why you're going to be judged. That's why the Lord said, okay, let's go back to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. Right, that's why when intercontinental ballistic missiles is going to be hitting America. All right, World War III is going to happen, where it's going to be nuclear war. All right, and that's why I put in a post-production, because guess what, man? You want to go against Russia and China. Russia and China already have a military alliance, all right? The Shanghai Cooperation Organization, all right? There's no way you can break that, all right? It was resurrected in 2002, all right? And they've gotten stronger. It's now to a point where you have Pakistan, India now subscribing to it. Iran's a part of it, okay? And these are the times that we're living in. So you Americans, okay, they're not paying attention in what's going on in the world and geopolitics, man. Thinking that your American military can fight, okay, the Russians and the Chinese and the allies that they're going to bring with them. All right, you think that you can be able to win? You're smoking crack, man. You definitely are on the oid, all right? Because the Lord is going to destroy America, all right, which I just read in Jeremiah 50:14, man, all right, with thermonuclear fire. Let's continue on. Verse 15. Shout against her round about. This is back to Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 15. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her as she hath done. As she hath done, do unto her. Right, man. It's the vengeance of the Lord, man. All right. It's time for you Americans to get your vengeance, man. And all you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, all right, that would still want to subscribe to America, you're going to take part in that vengeance, all right? You're going to take part in that thermonuclear fire, man, all right? Because, hey, man, the Russian and Chinese, they're not playing games, man, all right? That's why Russia has been dumping the dollar, all right? Doesn't want to hold American debt no more, man, all right? They're tired of this fucking place, all right? And then a couple of days ago, all right, the Trump administration puts more sanctions on Russia, a Russian bank, and North Korea. All right, so yeah, man, we about to see some real shit pop off, okay, soon, real quickly, man. All right, we're living in the last days, man. All right, this is the end of America's reign. All right, let's go to the book of Ezekiel. All right, because who's Russia coming with? All right, all the armies, man, to rock this place. Okay, because Russia has allies. Russia's not alone anymore. Like you, America, you're alone. All right. And here it is. You put sanctions on Turkey, right? Which, Slovakia, which is your NATO ally, all right? And now, Turkey is you putting sanctions on Turkey, and that's your NATO member. Excuse me, not ally, NATO member, and is the second largest army in NATO. So yo, man, America, you're all alone. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, and I'm going to start at 3. And say, thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh Shema Shai, behold, I'm against thee, O God, the chief prince of Mechesh and Tabul. All right, so this is the Lord talking to Russia. All right, like, hey, you Russians think that you can be by yourself and do what you want. All right, and that you could just live in a peaceful world. Nah, you're going to enter into this World War III too. All right, so if you're Russians and you're watching, you're going to fight in the war of Armageddon, man. All right, verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I'll bring thee forth and all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Right, man. And that's the hooks being brought in, the Crimea incident, all right? Because now, all right, you have in America and certain NATO allies that don't like that, all right? That, Russia was able to succumb into Crimea, all right, take it, all right, and then there's not going to be any type of repercussions, and that's what you Russians thought, but not. Now you're building your army, All right. And now you're going into this World War III. All right. Because see, hey, the Lord has set it up that all the nations of the world are going to fight in this final battle. All right. And you're seeing it, man. That's why all the nations of the world is building up on their military, spending more on their military and less on their infrastructure, less on their economy in terms of their own people, man. All right. Even here in America, look at America. America is fucked up. All right. The infrastructure is tarnished. It's a D. All right. There's stores closing. All right. Because all the nations of the world are getting ready for the Great War, World War III. Okay. Because it's the Lord's will. It's his purpose. All right. And what? To destroy America. And you Russians are going to do it. Okay. You're going to be forced to do it. Verse 5. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Right, because the Russians are not going to be by themselves. The Russians have, okay, an alliance now. All right, they got Persia, Iran, all right, Ethiopia, and there's Russian military training going on between Ethiopians and Russians. All right. So, yeah, man. All right, this is what you're seeing. Verse 6. Gomor and all his bands, the house of Tagamarth, right, the Shanghai Corporation, all those Stan nations, Kyrgyzstan, Turkestan, all those Stan nations, all right, they're, okay, joined with the Russians, all right? The Russians are not alone, and they're going to destroy America with thermonuclear fire. All the north quarters and all his bands and many people with thee. Verse 7, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee. And be thou a guard unto them. Right, Russia's a guard unto them. So when once Russia makes that move, all nations will follow, all right? Also, including China, all right? Because China and Russia are locked together economically, militarily, all right, politically, all right? They're cool with each other now, all right? They're working with each other. They see America as the enemy. Between America putting tariffs, Russia putting sanctions, America putting sanctions on Russia, all right? America putting tariffs on China. All right, they're joined together now, Russia and China. So we're seeing it. All right. Let's get to the book of Joel. Right, because I did say it's because of the Lord. All right, the Lord is the one setting us all up, man. All right. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, right? You heathens. All right, the Lord say, hey, listen up, okay? All right? And we, the prophets, are proclaiming it. You're all going to war. The Lord is forcing World War III down your throats, all right? This is of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. This is not of man, all right? Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up, right? All the men of war draw near. That's why all the money, okay, that's being invested, okay, in every country, the investment is going straight to the military, all right? Because the war's got to happen, all right? Verse 10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Right. And you got the weak saying, I'm strong, right? It was a time where Russia, China were insignificant. All right. Now they're strong now. All right. Now they're what you Americans call power competition. All right. Well, guess what? You ain't going to stop them. They're going to continue getting stronger. And when they launch them nukes, you're going to see why they were stronger, because the Lord set it up that way. All right. North Korea gonna get into it too. Iran, all right. You're all going. All these nations are gonna launch missiles at America, all right, because the war is happening and it's gonna start in the Middle East, all right, all right. That's where the Lord has set it up, all right. That's why you see so many so much commotions, so much problems in the Middle East, because that's where the war of Armageddon will break out, man. All right, and you're seeing it. It's like it's literally unraveling, man. All right. Verse 11, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Verse 12, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shaphat, which is, okay, Yahweh's judgment, all right, because he's judging all you nations. That's why World War III is going to happen. So all you nations got to go fight in the war, all right, and that's why Russia will have to use the nukes, all right, because they're going to be like, yo, America's got to go, man. There's nothing I can do but shoot nukes at America. And China's going to follow suit, Iran, Russia, so on and so forth, all right? Because once they see that, all right, the tanks, the helicopters, the planes aren't working, what are they going to result to? Nukes, all right? For they will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Verse 13, right, because the Lord's judging, all right? Verse 13, Put ye in a sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come ye, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. Right? All you nations are wicked. And more specifically, because really, more specifically, this video is aimed at who? America. America, you're the wicked of the wicked, man. You are the wicked, man. All right? And your wickedness, man, has polluted the whole earth. And the Lord sees it, and that's why the Lord is going to judge it. All right? Verse 14. Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision. For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Right? The day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. He's going to destroy this place. And he's going to make sure that the Medes, okay, who are the modern day Russians, China, Moab, all right, Persia, okay, the Iranians, okay, do the bidding, okay? Let's go now to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, all right? Because America, you got to get judged, all right? It's your time. You've been acting like shit is sweet for far too long. Jeremiah chapter 51, and I'm going to start at 25. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of the Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord. Right, man. So that's why America is going to get judged, because all the evil is done to the children of Israel, man. All right? And that's why the Lord is going to bring that judgment, that heavy judgment, all right? See, you so-called white people in America, man, all right, you really think that what you've done, the times of slavery, stealing land from the indigenous people, all right, that you got away with it. You thought you got away with it. Ain't going to happen, all right? The Lord is going to judge you maggots for what you've done to our people, man, all right? Verse 25, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. Right, America is that destroying mountain, all right? All right? That's why it's able to have all its military bases in all the countries. That's why it's able to sanction every country that doesn't do what America wants it to do. All right? It's that destroying mountain. All right? Don't you see? How's America able to sanction Russia, North Korea? All right? How are they able to do all that? All right? How are they able to sanction Turkey? All right? It's because, all right, America's that destroying mountain, man, which destroyeth the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks and will make thee a burnt mountain. Right? That's that thermonuclear fire, all right? And Russia, okay, China, all right, are going to, all right, and the rest of the nations are going to spearhead the destruction of America, all right? Verse 26, and they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundations, for thou shalt be desolate forever, saith the Lord. Right? You ain't going to build nothing here, man, when the Lord allows... Okay, makes sure that he puts a spirit on the Medes to launch intercontinental ballistic missiles on America, man. You're not going to build anything here, America. That's it, man. Nothing, everything's going to be desolate. There will be no infrastructure built here. There will be no building, no airport, no school, no county jail, all right? County court, none of that shit. It's going to be destroyed, all right? Verse 27, set up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her, call together against her the kingdoms of Arat, Minian, Ashkenaz, appoint a captain against her, cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillars. Verse 28, prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. Right, because Russia's coming with all the nations, man. All right, that's why I had to put that video into post-production, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, all right? Because Russia's not alone, and all the nations will attack America, all right? Verse 29, and the land shall tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. Right, see? The Lord, okay, has made sure that America gets destroyed, and it'll be desolate, all right? And you people are going to fear and tremble in these last days. You're going to fear and tremble in the last days because, hey, man, all right, you're going to see it's the inevitable, all right? That's why we push this truth out, man, to make it foolproof that, hey, there's no escaping your judgment, America. You will be destroyed in the last days, all right? Now, let's see. Do you think your military is going to have some type of fight? Well, I got another article that I want to bring out, all right? This is from the military.com. It says, U.S. not prepared to fight China. Other competitors, Marine two-star general warns. You got your own military warning. Next scripture. Verse 30. Thy mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might have failed. They become as women. They have burned her dwelling places. All her bars are broken. Right. And you're seeing that, man. The generals, the elites of America see that America can't win the war, man. And they're going to be scared to fight, man. All right. That's why they'll be the ones running into the bunkers while the nukes fly. All right. Hey, this place is done, man. All right. Let's read a little bit on this article. A Marine general has blunt warning for the U.S. as it faces new threats from near-peer enemies. The military is not currently set up to take them on and win. If you acknowledge that we are, in fact, in a great power competition, and you take a look at our competitors are well organized, and we are not. Woo! Let's go back to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 28. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. Right, there's that organization. The Shanghai Corporation organization, all right? That exceeding army that's going to come and dissect America and destroy it from the face of the earth. And look, the general just said it. That shit is cool. All right? So yeah, man, it's beautiful, man. We're living in the last days, man. All right? That's it on that. Last scripture, man. All right? Because America's got to get judged. And by the way, I'll put all these news articles in the description box so you can read it for yourself. This book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 8. Therefore shall our plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall utterly burn with fire, for strong is the... Well, let's go back to Revelation chapter 18, verse 2. All right, to see what, okay, is this talking about that should, the plagues will come within one day. All right. Revelation chapter 18, verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Right. So John saw America get destroyed with thermonuclear fire. That's why he said Babylon is fallen. All right. And he said the only thing that was residing there was devils, a foul spirit, and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. That's it. That was there. Nothing else. All right. There was no infrastructure. There was no building. There was no people walking around. It was utterly destroyed. It was fallen. Now let's jump to 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine. Right, death is coming to America. Mourning's coming to America. Famine is coming to America. All right? And she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, who judgeth her. You see? Strong is the Lord. So it's of the Lord, all right, to destroy America off the face of the earth, man. All right? Because it's the sinful kingdom. Okay? I didn't have it, but let me get it. Milk scripture, Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Right. So the Lord's going to destroy America off the face of the earth because it is the sinful kingdom of today. All right. It is Babylon, America, and it will be destroyed with thermonuclear fire. And the Lord's going to save Jacob. All right. The elect. All right. The ones that are doing the work of Yahweh Shemashai, that believe. All right. The hopeful elect that are sincere and are pushing his word out, man. All right, because that's who the Lord is going to save, deliver, man. Those that believe on him and do his bidding. So Lord willing, that was edifying. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kodash, Barakatham. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and taught me this truth. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushui's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep enduring, keep the faith. And with that, Shalom.